Good morning. Okay, today was an interesting day. They came and picked up the garbage finally, after days of waiting. What I'm working on right now, I'm currently working on trying to find a perfect granola bar recipe. By perfect, I want it to be chewy and everything, and yet healthy, because I was able to make a really good granola bar. But it had too much sugar and corn syrup, and I wanted to be just peanut butter, honey, and oats, and possibly mini chocolate chips or peanut butter chips or something, or maybe raisins, I don't know. I had really good, in Washington, I used to always get these really good granola bar like things. They're like little wafers, and they were just sesame seeds and honey, and they tasted so good. Maybe I could figure out something like that. Probably it's made with sugar though, but I just have to get the proportions right. Maybe if I use a candy thermometer and get it to a certain stage, but that's for things with sugar. I want to just use honey, and instead of butter, I'm going to use coconut oil. Maybe I'll keep messing around with it. Anyway, the thing that I am very proud of myself this morning for doing is, Mary wants to be Pikachu for Halloween, so I sewed a costume for her and I crocheted a sweater. And she is going to use hot glue gun, felt, and some fabric markers to make a headband and some tails. I'll supervise it, but she really is getting to the age where she likes to do things for herself, and I'm proud to see her do that. Running. I ran this morning before everybody got up. I got up. I like it that way. It's cold outside still. It's not too cold yet, but it's cool enough that you can exert yourself without getting tired. Without getting all sweaty and everything. So I was able to go out and I ran only half a mile. I'm going to have to come up with something harder to do. I haven't figured out what yet, but I'm kind of waiting until my leg comes back online, which I don't think it will, because the doctors didn't think I'd ever be able to walk again. And then when I started walking and stuff, they're like, well, okay, but if you don't gain full ability in 10 years, it's not going to happen. They said you might be young enough at the time, because I just turned 30. And they're like, well, you're probably young enough that your brain, the lesions will heal, because brain has regeneration power. So did you know that I have a superpower? Anyway, so there's some things that I was able to regenerate that I lost. And there are some things that they said, if it doesn't fix itself within 10 years, you're not ever going to be able to do it again. So I don't think I'm ever going to be able to run again. But my son is determined that I am. So for his sake, I'm going to keep trying, because I don't want him to ever give up. And the kids do what I do. And it's starting to pay off. They're starting to be really kind to each other. And I'm so glad that I was always kind to them, because I know a lot of parents, they're not kind to their children. And in turn, that's how they learn to treat other people. But they're so kind to me, like almost too kind. Oh, did you see my bracelet? Mary made that for me, because I'm teaching her how to crochet. She's cute. She wants to start a company and make money. And I told her, women don't make money. Women stay home and take care of the family. Men go out and make money. She isn't for that at all. So it's going to be interesting. Okay, so I mentioned running, I mentioned granola bars, and I mentioned sewing. Oh, the last thing, the thing that I just got done doing, I've been watching a TV show, and it is the most satisfying show I think I've seen in a long time. It has all the elements that I really like. Very witty, very wise things. Current issues, and they delve really deep into things. It's not like surface level things. That's what I like. I am such a fangirl. I'm going and trying to learn the language now because it's in another language. And I'm determined I am going to do it too. I want to be able to watch it without having to read subtitles.